Today's new agent training lesson is 4 things you need to know to avoid having your listing flagged for violations in the MLS. I'm Amanda. I'm a responsible broker, and for the last 8 years, I have been building out our internal agent training program, which is now available to anyone. So if you find this video useful, be sure to check out the caption. So the first thing is accurate details. Ensure you go through that thing with a fine-tooth comb at least a couple of times before you hit submit to ensure you're advertising the property properly. Number 2, listing comments. What can you put in the comments and what can't you put in the comments? For example, can you say, call Amanda at 307, blah, 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 in the public comments? Because in our MLS rules and regulations don't allow for us to do that. But listing photos, are there specifications on what photos you can have included? For example, the primary photo, can there be a sign in the front yard? Yes or no? Ours doesn't allow for that. Can you have watermarks? What can the watermarks say? Ours used to be able to have our even agent names and phone numbers, and now it's just simply a brokerage logo, but that's not even always allowable. Also, where can the photos be taken from? We've seen people who will put up pictures of the area in the listing, and that is now become a rule violation where the property, the photos of the listing have to be taken of or from the property in order to be acceptable to our MLS. And number 4, which is super important, is timely status updates. Your MLS likely has rules regarding how quickly or how much time you have to make a status update. For example, you have a listing that goes under contract. Do you have 1 business day, 2 business days, etc., to change the status in the MLS? And then also, once it closes, how much time do you have? Another example of this is if you have a non-MLS property that you're going to be inputting into the MLS for data purposes, is there a timeline to do that as well? For example, we have, I think, 3 business days from the time of closing to add a non-MLS. If you're not sure where to find this information, of course, ask your broker or call your local board. Or if you have a separate MLS, that is where you would go to find their rules and regulations for putting your listings into the MLS. If you found this information helpful, be sure to check out the captions. This is just one of hundreds of lessons in our new agent training membership. I'll see you inside.